All right, y'all. Welcome to the last and final part of Why Is There Two Cars? So you'll see from the last video that I did end up going to V's house. Like I said in the last video, Shorty wasn't there anymore. The car was gone. I didn't get to see her. So you'll see also on the way home, I'm trying to decide, what should I do? Should I go back later? Should I text him? Should I let him know that I know? And I didn't know what to do. So when I got home, I took a minute and I decided like, yeah, no, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and send him a text message. So basically what I said to him was that, you try to make it seem like it was me. You try to make me feel like, I'm the one to blame for everything that took place with our relationship. When meanwhile, the truth is really that you just wanted to clap some new cheeks. The truth is really that you're just a cheater. You just wanted to be with somebody else. It had nothing to do with me at all. And and I also said something. I was like, did you tell her that you was just licking just on Sunday, just a few days ago? And I told him, I was like, I should ask her how my taste, how do my taste? And then he was like, oh, whatever. This is why I don't engage. You see, he couldn't deny it. He couldn't say shit. That was his response. Whatever, you see, this is why I don't engage. What type of response is that? And so then I said something like, you know what, go F your new girlfriend. Y'all could discuss over dinner together how yummy my is. And he ended up calling me. He was sending a couple of more messages. At first he was trying to say, what are you talking about? Ain't nobody here. And I said, no, she's not there. She left this morning. Because see, this nigga think I'm stupid. He don't know I drove past at 12 in the morning last night. He don't know I drove past at 7 in the morning this morning. This is not my first rodeo. You know what I mean? It's not my first rodeo. You really gonna make yourself look stupid trying to play me and waste my time because you're not playing nobody. One thing I say, it's this saying that I made up, and don't be trying to steal my shit because you heard it here first. But how my shit go? I ain't say it in a minute. Hang on, I don't remember how I said it, but it's some shit like this. When you try to play the ex for the next, and then you try to play the best for the rest, in the end, you only end up playing yourself. So yeah, I feel like in the end, he only would have ended up playing, he's only played himself. Because it's like, now you have exposed yourself to me as a liar, as a cheater, as a master manipulator. You will seriously sit here and ear fuck my whole brain and my mind, have me all fucked up. Mind you, I just lost my mom less than 2 years ago. So you're completely willing to fuck my head up over you, when really you just want to fuck somebody else. How is that? That's fucking inhumane on some real shit. I would never. That is inhumane. So anyway, y'all, what was I? Okay, so I'm talking about what we were saying in the text messages, whatever. I'm like, yeah, discuss how I taste over dinner to both of y'all. And he was saying some shit. I wish I had I'm gonna get a second phone so I could actually fucking read the messages, because I feel like if I go to it right now, it might mess up my video, so I can't do it right now. But basically, he tried to deny it, and I didn't specifically come out and tell him, oh, I drove past last night this morning, so I know what you're saying is bullshit. I wanted to see how far his lies would go. You know what I mean? I really wanted to see him squirm. I wanted to see him become so small. This big, tall, 6'2", chocolate, black, fit-ass motherfucking dude. I want to see you squirm like a little boy when presented with the facts and the truth. I want to see how you try to weasel your way out of the situation, how you lie to me, because it's entertaining to watch. You know what I mean? People are so predictable. That's how I knew to go over there in the first place. Because you're a man. I know what the fuck you gonna do. Come on now. But anyway, so we sent a few messages, and then he ended up calling me. At first, I wasn't even going to answer the phone, bro, because I'm like, fuck you calling me for? If you think, because when the last couple of days when he do call me, it was always him just scolding, going on and on and on, and I'm sitting there like a wounded animal. Okay, yes, no, I do hear you. I do understand, babe. I understand, blah, blah, blah. Like, really going the fuck in on me. Like, y'all, he was really fucking with my head big time. So when he called me, I'm like, no, you're not about to start in on me. You're not about to try to blame me, manipulate me, none of that shit. So that was the first thing I said when I got on the phone. And it's like, I'm not even upset, y'all. I'm not upset because now that I know the truth, I can go ahead and move forward, and I don't have to feel bad. I don't have to feel like, damn, you know, I lost a good man. This is my fault. And I don't have to feel any of that because he's a cheater. That's not a good man. This is a fucking cheater. He would have ended up he would have ended up bringing me back some shit. Because think about it. If you was just with me on Sunday and now you with another woman on Thursday, I know you going down on both of us. I know you are. This nigga, crazy. But anyway, so he calls me, and it's basically the same thing in our text messages. Like, I don't let him speak this time. I'm like, you know what? Nope, I don't want to hear shit. You're a liar. You are a manipulator. You try to fuck over my head because you didn't want to have any accountability. You're always telling me I need to take accountability. You need to take accountability. You're a grown-ass man cheating on your girlfriend, and instead of just coming out and saying that you don't want to be with her, you instead make her feel like she's the reason for y'all break up. It's all my fault. I'm such a bad person, right? That is insane. I feel like that's the one part of this. I feel like that is worse than the actual cheating on me itself. That you would put effort into trying to make me feel like it's my fault. Trying to make sure I feel hurt and shame and regret and remorse while you over here sucking and fucking the next bitch. And he's sleeping like a baby at night while I'm over here crying and shit. And remember I told y'all in my not the last video, the video before last, the part 1, he told me, oh, I'm not closing the door on us. Mind you, he said that to me Thursday, same day I gave him back the ring. The very next day, he got a woman in his bed. But you not closing the door on us? And then y'all want to go around and y'all talk about how women ain't shit, women this, oh, these hoes ain't loyal. Speak for yourself. Don't project that shit over here. Do not project. Okay, so let me get back to telling y'all the wrap up of this situation. So I kind of was like, I'm not going to even let him speak. I told his ass off, and then I hung up the phone on him. And then he proceeds to start texting me again. And this time, he's taking a completely different approach. Let me tell y'all what's funny. This dude took 3 different approaches to the situation. From the minute I texted him this morning until the minute we stopped texting a few minutes ago. A few minutes ago. So his first approach was to act confused. What are you talking about? There's nobody here. And I'm like, yeah, she not there. She was there last night, but she left this morning. He couldn't really respond to whatever. See, whatever. Okay. His second approach was to go back to his original approach, was to go back to manipulating me and try to make me feel like it's my fault. He's like, see, this is why we're not together now. I'm like, no, we're not together because you wanted to clap somebody else's cheeks. We're not together because you got another woman in your bed. I wanted to come over last night. I wanted to come over yesterday. You know what's crazy? I think I said it in part 1. I was actually going to go over there and sleep with him earlier in the day, yesterday. So this dude really would have slept with me and then slept with another woman that same night. I don't want to be nowhere near a man who moves like that. Because that is insane. Because next thing you know, you're going to have what she got, and then I'm going to have what you got and what she got. And it's just way too much sucking and fucking up in this motherfucker. I mean, I'm like, shit, at this point, we all might as well be in the same room. Like, why don't we all just get in the same bed? You know what I mean? Like, it would be more convenient. Why the fuck am I over here on Sunday and then she over there on Thursday? Why don't we all just fucking coordinate this bitch? Schedule it. Pencil it in. So, yeah. So, yeah, just a little bit more back and forth with the text messages. And his third approach, so first one was confusion, deny, whatever. Second one was manipulation. Okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. It's your fault then. It's your fault. So what? It is your fault. Because I'm sitting here asking him like, oh, so you licking 2 different pussies in 1 week? Well, you know what? Whatever, Bianca. This is your fault, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, so you did. You did. You really did give her my best eater. I'm so mad somebody stole my eater, bro. I am so freaking mad. So anyway, after he did those 2 approaches, he goes on to defense. Now he's back into defense mode. You know, that's his third way of handling the situation. Well, you know what? Now you know. So leave me the fuck alone. blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, you know what? You look this big to me right now. This big. Because even throughout all this, you still couldn't be honest. Like, that is some punk ass shit. How old are you? 40, almost 44 this year. And you still running around here like a little teenager. You got your own fucking house. You a grown ass man. But you sitting here running around here like a fucking teenager, lying to somebody who don't even pay your bills. Why the fuck is you lying to me? What you think I'm gonna do, kick you out the house? It's your house. So I'm just like, I don't like when people don't stand on business. Stand on business. If you gonna fucking cheat, man, fucking let's do World War III in this motherfucker. Tell me straight up, yeah, you know what, I did fucking cheat on you. And what are you gonna do about it? Because I mean, think about it. I ain't gonna do shit. There's nothing I can do. So I'm just like, why are people so scared to live their truth? If you're a cheater and you a hoe ass nigga and you be sucking and fucking on multiple women in 1 week, you ain't looking at nobody's my chart, don't nobody need to go to the doctors, you ain't asking no question. If that's the way you want to live your life, stand on business. Why are you running around here lying to people like a little ass bitch? So that's it, y'all. So I'm back to being single again. Oh, y'all, this is the shit that I was wearing last night. It's like a t-shirt dress, and it's got like a little slit. This shit is so fucking cute and comfortable. I got it off of Shein. So, anyway, we had to do a minute for the little fit check. So, yeah, I'm going to finish drinking my coffee. You know, I'm going to finish having my cigarettes, and then I'm going to go inside and go ahead and get washed up, because I need to get washed up. My skin is oily, and I just need to wash away this chapter. I'm not even going to be upset. I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to do none of that because I'm not going to internalize it. I believe I said that before in one of my other videos. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all got to get to know me. You'd be surprised how much I changed. You know what I mean? My first video was created 7 years ago when I was like, I want to say, fuck, I don't even know. But anyway, 30. When I was like 30. So from then till now, it's been almost 10 years, man. I've been through 2 engagements. I have lost my mom. My father is now dead to me. I'm basically an orphan going through life by myself. And the craziest thing is you will still have men who hear all that shit and they will still fuck you over. They will still try you. And it's like, not because you deserve it, but just because it's just in their nature. They don't know no better. That's just their character. Which is why I say, like, I'm not going to internalize that. If a relationship doesn't work out because we have differences and things that we just can't communicate on, we can't work out between the two of us, that's a whole nother thing. But if the relationship don't work out because enter a third party, you know what I mean? Enter a backup fucking actor, a whole nother character. You know, he unlocked a new character. So I can't compete with that. I cannot compete with that. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. I don't know what they talk about. I cannot compete with that. If you desire to be with somebody else, that's what you fancy. Because honestly, he stopped sleeping with me, I think, on Sunday. I cannot remember if we slept together on Sunday. I know we slept together on Saturday, but I can't remember Sunday. And I know we didn't sleep together on Monday. So, and I believe it was like 2 days in a row we didn't sleep together, and then all of a sudden we broke up. So he basically, Saturday was the very last day he slept with me. So I'm like, I feel like this dude been sleeping with this girl since Sunday. He probably hooked up with her earlier in the day and then slept with me. And then from then on, he decided, you know what, I'm not going to sleep with her no more. Her as in me. I'm not going to sleep with me no more. I don't know. I'm not even going to sit here and waste my time trying to understand why cheaters do what the fuck they do. Because I'm telling you, you would be here all day long trying to understand why a bad person commits bad acts. Hello? The reason is all, and the answer is all in the name. He's a bad fucking person. This dude came in here like a wolf in sheep's clothing. He came in here like a fucking snake, smiling and shit up in all of my family's face. He was the one telling me, yeah, because, when we get married, your daughters, they'll be able to go to school for free. Isn't your oldest going to college next year? Yeah, so I called up to this other state where she said she wanted to go to the school at, and I spoke to the such and such to find out. He did all this, y'all. He did all of this. And I didn't ask him to do none of this shit. Mind you, I wasn't even looking for a relationship. He wanted it. He proposed to me. He gave me a key. He asked me to move in. He did all this shit. But it is good. It is good. Everything happens for a reason. Because, think about it. Imagine if I had married this dude. Our marriage would have been over the minute a pair of tits was in the room. Like, if that's all it takes for me to lose my man is another woman in the atmosphere, where can I live that there's no other woman? You know what I mean? If I am not enough for you, I never will be. Because I'm not going to be spending the rest of my life competing with every fucking other woman in this goddamn world. I'm not going to do it. You're not ever in this world going to find somebody that's fucking perfect. But the best that you could do is find somebody who's a good character, a good person, and who's willing to learn, grow, and, you know, keep working on themselves. Somebody like that, which I am. So throughout the hurts and the pain and the deaths and the cheating and the trauma and the sadness and the tears, I am still smiling because I know at the end of the day, I'm going to be blessed. So I'm just going to continue to be a good person. I will chalk it up as just being a stepping stone. He was my first relationship since I lost my mom. And like they say, some people are in your life for a reason, some just for a season. So he got me through spring. And yeah, I don't know what my next move is, but I know today I am just going to work on harmony, self-healing. I've actually even been cutting back on the drinking because I'm about to go back to working out. I got some gym equipment that I want to set up, so that's going to be my plan on this gorgeous, beautiful Saturday morning. I'm going to straighten up. I'm going to set up my gym shit, edit some videos, and get back on my content. So, because y'all, my shit is just too juicy not to share. I thought about writing a book, but I'm like, this is so much better. Video journaling, you know what I mean? Because now I don't have to wait for everybody to hear all this shit at one time. I can let you know what the fuck happened as soon as it happened. You know what I mean? This shit happened just this morning. So yeah, man. But y'all, everybody be safe. Have a fantastic weekend. And that is all for now. Over and out.